Y'all, it's your boy, Trey.
I see an icon, a showstopper, but they not gonna believe me cause I'm just a junior. So I tell them find a wife and a daughter. Tell them that I write songs, not another. Don't tell me that I'm wrong, don't bother.
Alright y'all, it's your boy, Trey. Today I got a story time for you guys. Today I'm gonna talk about what it was like being a foster kid. Growing up as a foster kid, you feel me? Because I've been a foster kid for like almost 11 years. Yeah, 11 years now. And I just thought I would share this with you guys, tell you guys my experience with it, for me and my sister, you know? And yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I got some wings. We gonna eat these while we talking, you feel me? But guys, hit that like, it's really hot in here, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm just like sweating. But y'all hit that like and sub button, and we gonna get into it. So, I think, for the most part, I should start off with how it all started. So it was back when I was like 8 or 9, I believe. Yeah, 8 or 9. And my mom left me and my sister home alone. You know, yeah. She left us home alone, and I got locked out the house. Entirely my fault. I got locked out the house, and my sister, who was like 2 or 3 at the time, she was locked in the house all by herself, which is very dangerous. Well, yeah, it was very dangerous. So the neighbors had to call the police, and they kicked in the door. She was asleep. They took us away, and it was really sad for me at the time. And I just didn't know what to do. I knew it was really sad for my mom to lose us, like both of us at the same time. Man, I still wonder every day what life would be like if that day never happened. But at the same time, I believe everything happens for a reason. God made that happen. He made that happen. And so, at first, we went to this foster. We had a foster parent right off the back, and she was really nice, like super nice. Like, she was great. She was really nice to us and everything. And I think we stayed with her. We didn't even stay with her for like a week, I think. Yeah, we stayed with her for like almost a week, but not a week. And then she told us we were going home. Which home wasn't with my mom yet, because she still hadn't got us, but it was with my aunt. So we moved with my aunt, and we stayed with her for a while. Thank God for my aunt. Like, she literally has taken care of me and my sister for almost our entire lives, more than half of it. We stayed with her. Then we went home for a little bit. Staying with my mom, it was like we were struggling a lot. We always stayed with her friend. We never had our own place most of the time. We would always stay with her friends. She went to jail, which forced us to leave again, which sucked because we were with her and it felt good to be home for a while. But it's still like, it really sucked that she went to jail. She went to jail for like shoplifting, which sucks. This time, we went to like an orphanage. I don't know if it's called an orphanage exactly where we were. It was just all other kids who were foster kids. So it was like a big building in Chicago, because we lived in Chicago. And I'm not even gonna lie. It was really fun. It was just at times I was separated from my sister because we were far in age. I'm like 7 years older than my sister. We were away from ages, so we could never really be together all the time. But I will always see her most of the time. Bro, these wings are busting. I don't know. These wings are busting. But yeah, I would just like be separated from her most of the time, and we would miss each other. But at the orphanage, we would do like fun activities. I think it was so fun for me because there was so many kids who were my age. I am sorry for that noise, guys. But it was so many kids who were my age that just were going through the same thing at the time, so it was easy to talk to them, talk about all our problems together, and really like we understood each other, you know, because we were in an orphanage. And after staying there, we had one more foster parent. She was really cool, really nice. Bro, I was a menace. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a menace when I was younger. So like, she was great, but I was bad. So like, I would do bad things at school. I would get in trouble at school all the time. Bro, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I hope God forgives me. But when I was younger, she used to take us to church. Bro, I stole gum out of the media room at church one time. I feel bad about that to this day. I stole gum from the media room at church. God forgive me. But it was just, I was bad at the time, so it made it seem like she wasn't a good foster parent, but she really was. It was just me who was the bad kid. I would just do dumb things like fight at school, yell at the teacher, throw stuff at the teacher. Just not a good kid at the time. She was really nice to us, really cared for us. And after that, we moved back with our aunt. Yeah, we moved back with our aunt for a while. And she's always nice to us. We stayed with her for 2 years. Fast forward, I was in like, okay, when we went back with my aunt, I was in 6th grade. Cause after this foster parent, we went back with our mom for a while, but she got arrested again, went back to jail for a while. This time for a long time, which really sucked again. Just the same thing. She was on drugs, shoplifting again, and we went back with our aunt after that, and I was in 6th grade. Up until 8th grade, when I graduated 8th grade in Chicago, I moved to Texas with my uncle, and my sister stayed with my aunt. She's still with her to this day. But y'all see these wings? They're so good. But yeah, I stayed with my aunt for 6th through 8th grade. Then I moved with my uncle to Texas. I moved from Chicago to Texas. I'm not gonna lie, that transition right there was hard for me because I'm leaving all my friends who I was ready to go to high school with to a new state where I don't know anybody but my uncle. But when I moved here with my uncle, it was really life-changing because I was finally able to play basketball. I've never played basketball until I got in high school, and I was really excited to finally be able to play basketball. So I worked super hard at it because I was really behind, and I knew that, so I had to really catch up. And my freshman year of high school, I made the A team. Then my sophomore year, I played on JV. Then at the end of my sophomore year, I moved up to varsity. And then the last few years until high school was over, I played on varsity. So I played basically 3 years on varsity without ever playing basketball until I got into high school. So for me, that was a huge accomplishment. I mean, I didn't really get the full potential I had just because I never played basketball in elementary and middle school, which really sucked because that really held me back a lot in high school because I didn't have the experience that everybody else had. But I still worked super hard to catch up in basketball, like get through it. But for me, high school was good. I made a lot of friends, I would say. It was very cool to play basketball, and it was honestly cool to move to a different state. But it was also hard leaving my friends in Chicago. I talked to some of them, not all of them. That's what really scared me the most. Not talking to them, not talking to my old friends from Chicago, and losing that friendship. But if we were meant to be friends, we'll be friends for life, you know. But now I'm college. I went to DBU. I literally went from a homeless foster kid to a private Christian university in college. which like I worked really hard for. And I also thought about, well, I did drop out of college, but I'm also going back because I worked really hard. And I like, where I came from, I never expected to go to college. Like being a foster kid, you literally people have lower expectations for foster kids just because they won't get the other opportunities other people have unless someone gives them that opportunity. That's why I really appreciate my uncle and aunt for taking care of me and my sister, because it gave us lots of opportunities we wouldn't have gotten just being with foster parents all the time, because they were actually our family, so they looked at things differently. So it was really amazing for them to take care of me and my sister all these years, you know? And it really means a lot. So that's my foster kid like timeline, you feel me? So that was like what happened throughout all the years. I moved from Chicago to Texas my freshman year of high school. Played 3 years of varsity basketball. And I'm going to DBU, Dallas Baptist University, a private university. And I'm really proud of myself for going to college. Even though I thought about dropping out even though I did drop out, but I'm going back because I worked really hard to go to college, and I'm not just gonna give up. I'm not gonna quit on school. I'm gonna get my degree. I'm gonna graduate from DBU. Throughout all this, I thank God so much because I could have been anywhere right now. I could still be with a foster parent to this day, but God opened so many doors for me to keep improving in life and gave me opportunities that I dreamed of. Like, God handed it right to me. Like, everything. Like, I really, really wanted to play basketball in middle school, but I never had the opportunity because of circumstances. And God, when I got to high school, God opened that door for me to play basketball, and I'm just so grateful. But yeah, I mean, being a foster kid for me, it motivated me to do better, to want more for myself, to work harder than everybody else to this day, to work harder, and just to give myself more opportunities every single day, and to one day be able to go back and take care of my mom and sister, and hopefully I can help my sister get opportunities even I didn't get, but I got so many. But still, I want her to pursue her dreams, do what she wants to do, and I hope she's able to do it. But yeah, that's basically the story time. Right now, I'm just working my 2 jobs. I got 2 jobs until I go back to college in the fall, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to go back to college. Like, I know what I gotta do now. I know how hard I gotta work at school. I'm not planning on graduating in 4 to 5 years, you feel me? And still pursuing some dreams that I had, you know? So, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I hope you enjoyed the story time. And comment down below some other things you would like to know about my life. Like, anything else you guys would want to know, man. Guys, go check it out. I upload at least 3 videos a day, man. So y'all, man, hit that like and sub button. Join the fam. We on the road to 10K, and we grinding that day. See you next video.